Hello, and welcome to this show with no name and no co-host. So Theonie and I come to you every Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. because we love to help people in your local community raise their profile and encourage awareness for things that support to support things that matter most and help them connect with their communities, raise funds, and just generally make the world a better place to be. Now, Theonie, I've seen her in the lobby here. I'm using a program called My Time TV. I've seen her in the lobby and she has been in and out. So I think she's having some technical issues with her internet. So we are going to roll with it. In the green room or the lobby, I've got the amazing Sharlene Lynch, and Sharlene is a born and bred South Aussie. Among her many achievements and passions, Sharlene is a founding member of the Healing Through Love initiative. She's a multi-passionate entrepreneur who runs a successful multi-level marketing business and facilitates weekly beauty school. Sharlene is also the serving chief of the Speakers Institute S.A. tribe. Let me do that again. She is the serving chief of the Speakers Institute S.A. tribe. She loves face-to-face interacting, assisting others to develop themselves in finding their voice and sharing their message, is an enthusiastic community advocate involved in a wide range of community projects and is always keen to assist where she can. Hello, darling. How are you?
Hello, how are you? That's hilarious. I didn't know my bio was a tongue twister.
Oh, well, it was actually, I was reading it, and I should know it by heart. But I was reading it, and I said, SA speakers, down the bottom, tribe. So it's not, it was actually the way it was sort of written. So I might have to look at doing another agenda item that's not quite so switched up. Anyone, how are you?
I am magnificently magnificent. I love mornings. I love a morning when it's going to be 27 degrees. That's my favourite day. I love 27.
Perfect autumn day in South Australia, right?
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here, dear.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm excited to be here on your show with no name.
I'm so excited to have you here. I don't know, like Theonie saying, hey, bring me up. I'm sitting in the lobby. But guess what? She's not. I can't see you, Theonie. So trying refresh and we will see. Pam's here. It's her first time on. Hello, Pam.
Hello,
welcome.
Pam.
Before we get into talking about healing through love, I would like to ask people who are watching with us, please click the invite button. I've got a little thing here that says click the invite button. Yes, click the invite button and share, because what we do, this Healing Through Love show with no name, is only as successful as the people who join us, who interact with us, and who support the initiatives that we are getting up and giving more exposure to. I can see her in the lobby. Hi. The lobby. Shall I bring her in? She's on her phone. So,
yes.
So she's in like this.
I'm in a watch party. That's why.
She's in a watch party. Hi, Bernie. Good to see you here. Nice to join us.
Yeah. I just wanted you to get the hard part of the show done. The intros. I'll come in for the fun part.
Without my tongue. Emma's here as well. Hello, Emma. Thank you so much all for joining us. Now, Sharlene.
We've also got Jody, Cheryl and Katerina watching over at the Women in Business Adelaide in my watch party. So hi, ladies. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, ladies, and thank you so much for joining us in Women in Business Adelaide inside the watch party. It's a bit magic, really, isn't it? If you want to come over and join us on My Time TV, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure Theonie's going to pop a link there and we can have you here live, as well as, you can watch us in as many places as you like. So, Sharlene, let's have a chat about the Healing Through Love.
Yes, thank you.
How did it actually, how did it start? Because I know that it's definitely a community effort. So just share with us how the initiative came about.
Well, our beloved president, Natasha, was sitting on the idea, cultivating the idea for quite some time, so well over a year before it actually came to pass. And then she was involved in a leadership program, which is with the Mariam Council. And for that, they actually asked her, can you do a community event? And she's like, well, yes, I've got one I want to do. I've been wanting to do it. And now, you know, with their guidance and leadership, they can give us what we need to get the story going. So Natasha organised with myself and also Rimmer. And we also had Eve as well. Eve couldn't make it that morning. So it was just the three of us. And we met at the Holdie. And we're like, well, we can do this. We do events. This is something we can do. So that in that moment, Healing Through Love was born. The name was created, and also shifting awareness on domestic violence. And then from there, within a space of 6 weeks, the event was held. So we had over 20 exhibitors. We had over 100 attendees. And it was a huge success. We had politicians come and open the event. And it was and we had speakers giving talks. We had the girls pampered absolutely senseless. So to have pulled that off in a space of 6 weeks is a miracle in itself. We very quickly realised we needed administration assistance. So we called Rose Davison. And I pitched to her, Rose, you know how you're amazing at everything. Do you think you'd be open to
how much I love
us?
you. You know how much we love and adore you and how brilliant we think you are.
And Rose is very passionate about the space of DV and shifting awareness, and she jumped on. And then from there we had a committee, and it all happened. So it was a joint effort, and so I hold the space of vice president in that space, and we love it. And we've got another one coming up, and we're really passionate because we've moved from south. So we were down at Marion, and now we're doing it in the northern suburbs.
Fantastic. So I just want to go back and talk about you said Natasha and Rimmer. So Natasha Olsen and she was Natasha Olsen and Rimmer. What was her? Is she?
Now you're going to ask me Rimmer's last name, and I'm going to default.
Okay. So now I'm trying to remember. I think is Rimmer the one who does the cooking for?
Yes. So Rimmer does Rimmer's lunches. So she has her own fundraising that she does. She's concentrating last year and this year on raising funds for Helen, which is the Spirit of Woman. And this is for, we're going to have statues made as a remembrance of the space, because Helen was the lady who created the very first domestic violence shelter. So she created the very first women's shelter, the first childcare centre in Adelaide, in Christie's Beach,
Oh, wow.
So
that's
Rimmer
awesome.
concentrate.
So it's Rimmer Tashman.
That's it.
For anyone wanting to look her up, I'll say it again.
Rimmer Tashman.
Let's see. I can do. Is it RIMATASHMAN?
There we go. Rimmer Tashman.
You'll see this and she'll go, oh, Theonie's gone again.
Theonie's just visiting us.
So she'll just pop in and out. So while we have a conversation with Sharlene and Theonie just chooses to join us or just not, I don't think she actually is choosing not to. I think she's being kicked off all the time. But please remember, if you have people that you know will benefit from this, either as someone, we'll talk a little bit about this in the moment, about someone who can provide a service as part of, or as somebody who would be able to participate. So there's room for everybody. Roz is saying yes, a drop in, drop out style of presenting.
Now, I want to make it, what I'd like to do is paint a picture of what happens at these experiences so that people who know people that want to participate, as far as either, as you said, Adair, either being an assistant by providing the love, or someone who needs the love. Yeah. So the event is free. And with any free event, the challenges are lots of people put their hand up and don't necessarily turn up. So that makes a challenge for us as far as catering for the food and for the facilities. So we're hoping that everybody that puts their hand up to come actually does come. We've chosen to make the event free. We've got the location for free, and everyone who's participating is doing it for love. So that's how we can offer such an amazing service for free. Yeah. Have you heard the word free enough? Okay, so the event is free, and the people that were looking to attend the event are people who are either currently going through that DV challenge or have been through it previously. So if it's touched your lives, we did have last year, we had mothers come with their daughters, which was just so beautiful. The mothers themselves hadn't been involved, but if you're in a family where there is DV, whether it be your children, whether they're in the home or out of the home, it still touches you. It touches every generation. It spreads in every direction. So if you've got people that need that extra love, please bring them along, but you do need to register. That's super important. So when you turn up, you register at the desk to make sure that you're there, and then we get guided to a different location. So in all of the rooms, there's different activities happening. So one stand might be sit down and have your hands massaged, which is just a beautiful event. And then in some of the quiet rooms, we have neck and shoulder massage. We also have chakra aligning as well. We have, we've got some girls doing some crystal healing. We have people doing quantum healing. We have people doing chiropractic and physio. We have people doing foot massages. We have makeup artists. We have girls doing facials. We have, at least 2 or 3 hairdressers doing styles or trims or colours, or I actually don't think they're doing colours, so I don't think they've got time, but they're doing trims and they're doing styling. So this is all happening in different rooms inside of the church. So it's a church and a church hall, so it's actually quite a large complex, and all up we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different rooms with activities in it. So it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. There is food, and again, the food is being catered for. We're having the ingredients for the food. The local shopping centres are donating, and we've got some kitchen staff that are donating their time, effort, and energy to prepare the food. And I think the food's being served for like $1 or something. Like, it's a nominal fee. It's just to help pay for the extra ingredients that we need. And yeah, so the whole experience from 11 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon it's embracing. It's an opportunity to get away. It's like a day spa on steroids sort of thing. There is lots of things happening, and you can get everything done from top to tail. We also, in another quiet room, have guest speakers, and these speakers will be talking on all aspects that you need to know when you're in this space. We've got people talking on self-esteem and self-worth. Others are talking about the healing process. Others are talking about finances and how to get from where you are to where you need to be, and the tools and techniques you need to use that. We've got people talking about from a court perspective and other logistics. And we also have clothes for sale as well. So for girls that are going through that court process, or girls that are actually reaching out for the first time and maybe getting job interviews, we have clothing available for, I think, like, it starts at $1 for suits and shoes and bags and briefcases and things that you'll need for going to court, and also for going for job interviews. Yeah.
The clothes that you have, and I've got some in my wardrobe that I've outgrown, my corporate clothes that don't actually fit who I am anymore, or my backside, but that's another story. So the corporate clothes would be and the top quality as well. So I would like to donate them. So is that something that you would be? Yeah.
Thank you. So anyone who's listening to this or hears the recording, and you've got items that you've outgrown, or they're out of fashion, or you just don't love them anymore, then yeah, let us know and we'll send the bus around. It's a van, but we call it the bus. We'll send the bus around to collect your items. So you don't even need to do anything. Just let us know they're there. We organise a time and we turn up and pick them up for you. And
I think it's hilarious is Theonie is now commenting on social media with Adair and Theonie, and she says she has shoes to donate. Wow, funny that.
Shoes are important because it's usually the thing that they can't afford. Yeah. So yeah, everything is just, it's very beneficial and helpful, and it just makes a big difference in the space of these women. So we're very happy that we've moved to the northern suburbs because they were like, when we did it at Marion. So it's lovely to be in a space where we're helping the girls in the northern suburbs. And it's our mission to do these on a yearly basis.
The Playford, just thinking out loud here, the Playford Council, are they involved at all, or the Salisbury Council?
So I have to defer to Rose on all of that.
Okay.
She has been so busy emailing councils, committee members, everybody I can possibly imagine. She's been sending, and also radio stations, anyone that will give us, 5 minutes of airtime so that we can talk about it. This far out, because now it's March, what we're really actively looking for is people to actually step up and lend their services. So I'd really like to have a chat about that. And then closer to the time, we're really looking forward to inspire more people to come, because you know what people are like in Adelaide. We leave everything to the last minute before we decide.
Not just Adelaide, like seriously everywhere.
Seriously everywhere. Adelaide seems to be worse. So yeah, so we have we've reached out to the councils, and I'm assuming because Rose does everything, yeah, so we've got lots of assistance. We were very happy that they were happy to donate the location for free as well, because they understood the cause.
So Cheryl's saying doing an amazing job, Sharlene, Rose. Really are. Now, I went to the Northern Business Breakfast yesterday down at the Playford Bowling Club. Because I'm a member of Rotary here in Tea Tree Gully, and that actually it's managed by the whole Northern Business by it's a collaborative effort between Playford and Salisbury Rotary.
Okay.
And so they would be we work in quite the, I guess, more the healing space where there's a lot of like you said, the massage, the therapist, that thing, the coaches, the life coach. So connecting with people who are a bit more, a bit more mainstream business. Not that I think what we're doing is becoming more mainstream business, but I'm actually thinking that there might be some connections there in terms of who actually do the Northern Business Breakfast would be interested in talking to you, Natasha and Rose. So I will be putting you in contact with them. So this is actually the beauty of connecting the brains across because it really does, we've got connections out here. And we also, and our lovely friend Laurel also lives out this way as well. So she's got connections, Laurel Mould. So
she's on our committee.
He's on the committee. Well, we need to.
We were smart. We hunted her down.
That's great. That is fantastic. So she's probably working with Rose in the background, getting all the connections. And we have actually connected the CEO of Northern Volunteering with Rose as well. And she is an amazing, dynamic woman, Donatella Amos. We actually set up a not-for-profit together in 2001. We were founding members on a not-for-profit, which was an association to support an industry, an industry association, which was, so we got to know each other very, very well. And she's happy, and Northern Volunteering are happy to be involved as well and put their resources and knowledge behind behind Healing Through Love, which is awesome because what they're doing is they run courses for women to, or not for anybody, but women are actually, she's saying that they'll be able to access these courses to do things like increase your confidence and get job ready and that type of thing. So, someone's, am I in your head? So, Theonie's gone, shall we dob in Donatella here as well? And I've just done it. So we've already connected Rose and Donatella, and I think there's some amazing things that the Resource Centre, which is actually right in the middle of John Street in Salisbury, and I did some consultancy work with them a few years ago. Amazing people doing amazing stuff in the community. So, so there is a lot of people. If you know anybody in the community or people who, like Sharlene said, if you are a practitioner or you have a service that you can offer or donate some goods. Now, we've got links up here, and there's gazillions of links. What have we got? Now, we've got the website link. What would people go to for which link?
So if you want a general overhaul of what we're doing and the history, you go to the website and have a look at the information. You've also got the opportunity to apply for either assisting or coming along through the links that are in the website. We've got the Eventbrite link up there, which is to actually book your ticket. And we've also got the link to the different groups. So the groups are people who are speaking. So there's still speaking opportunities, and also events. So people that are coordinating and actually coming on and helping us. So there's a link to that group as well. I can hear myself repeating. I don't know where that's coming from.
Down a little bit. Is that better?
Yeah, it's all good. Oh, hey, I like to listen to myself.
It gets a little bit distracting after a while.
It just sounds like I'm talking back to myself, which is about normal.
I know that feeling. You can refresh, and we'll see if that works. Just refresh your screen with the little thing up the top left-hand corner, and we'll see if that works.
Yeah, look at that. Everything's better now.
Okay, don't hit refresh then. All right, so we've got the link, so we can go.
So if they're a person who actually wants to participate, then follow the links above. Rose is who you'd want to eventually contact. She will send you the links for the paperwork that you need to fill in for participating. And it's a simple process. And we're just looking, if you are planning to participate, we're looking for you to help by donating some items to the raffle, because that's how we're going to be raising additional funds. And then I think it's only $10 for your table space, which is very nominal, really. And you would be a person who wants to participate, if, as you say, Adair, if you've got a service. We even had a lady who didn't have a service. She was actually making candles. But what she did do is she decided, well, I need to do a service. So she decided to wash people's feet. So she had candles that were there for people to have a look at and purchase if they wanted to. And so she decided to wash people's feet. People loved it. It was beautiful.
Washing feet, maybe a little foot massage as well. That is just so everyone can contribute in whatever way they can.
Absolutely. In different rooms, we had people who were supplying information. So they weren't necessarily doing anything. They were just supplying information about the space and what you can do and where you can get assistance and how you can get furniture and who can help you move. And we also had another table, which was a lady who'd written a book, and that was about the space and the history of it and what you can do. And so that was available. We also had another table, which was just kiddies books that were either for free or $1. And so lots to help in that space. We also have another room where the kids can play. So it's not designed to drop them off and pick them up at 4. It's designed if you want to book in and have yourself a little massage, you can pop the kids in there while you go and have the massage and then come pick them back afterwards. So we do have a childcare space. If you want some zen time just to relax, then yes, you can pop the kids in there. yeah.
How does that work with you if you are like with people looking after each other's kids? You know, do they have to have some sort of qualifications or clearance, or how?
Great question, Adair. So the girls that are running that space are already experienced in that space. It's what they do in the real world. So they are donating their time, effort, and energy. And I think some of the toys are coming from the church. The rest of them are stuff that they've brought along, and they're going to entertain the children in that space. So, yeah.
That's amazing that these people are doing that. You know, your children will be with qualified, I guess, imagine the childcare workers, and you can go and have a massage or have a hand massage or whatever that it's being offered. Now, I know last year we had the amazing Mary McLeod doing some music as well. Is she coming back this year? Or
well, I'm hoping to have her with us. So I believe she's been contacted. I don't think they've sort of shored up all of the bits and pieces. Last year we also had the belly dancers as well. We'll have to see whether or not we can get them to perform again, because there's some logistical
what
challenges.
About some Zumba classes? I know my daughter does Zumba. She can come down and run some mini Zumba classes, because that will raise your energy and raise your the vibration really, really fast, because I do Zumba in the mornings, and it's a great way to start the day.
Last year we had yoga classes for the girls. A Zumba class would be a fantastic idea. They can, in the room where they're doing the speaking, they can move the chairs out to the side and they could do a little Zumba class in there. So that would be great.
I think that, I'll ask my daughter. She's a qualified Zumba instructor. So that'd be fun. So, all right. So we're about out of time, but is there any last things that you would like to share? Any call to action? But I really think, just before I hand the floor over to you again, I really think that if people know of businesses that are, a bit more mainstream in the area, that they would like businesses, maybe tap them on the shoulder and see if they'd be interested in supporting this initiative in the northern suburbs. So it's at the place, and the date is the
25th of May.
25th of May. That's
11 o'clock.
I think was happening there. So, any final words, Sharlene?
Yeah, so everything that we do in the space of healing through love is about paying it forward, and it's an important space to be in. It makes a change in you by making a difference in other people, and it makes a change in other people even observing what it is that you do. So we can literally raise the vibration of the entire planet by everybody just doing something nice for somebody else. And this is a day of doing something nice for somebody else. And we're asking you to step up, lean in, and put your hand up and come and help us make a difference for these people. And this, for some of them, the feedback that we got from the last year was for some of these girls, it was the nicest thing that ever happened to them. So, that's saying something, isn't it? And wouldn't you like to be part of that?
That makes my heart warm. It really does. Yeah. I think that's amazing what you're doing, and I'm looking forward to being involved in any way I can, and so is Theonie. So we've got the Women in Business Adelaide community behind this initiative as well, and also social media with Adair and Theonie, My Time TV, and the show with no name. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing this. It's amazing. I'll just pop you out. Don't go anywhere, and I'll you out while I wind this up. Thank you, darling. Sharlene Lynch from Healing Through Love. So if you would like to be involved in this initiative in any way, shape or form, just have a look at the links above. They're all clearly labelled. Click on which link you would like for which bit of information or to join. Just if you only do one thing as a result of watching this, if that one thing is all you can do is sharing, we'll use this power of social media to get these initiatives out there. So if you could do that and nothing else, that would be amazing, because you don't know who's going to see it if you do this. It could be someone who can help. It could be someone who needs help. It could be someone who just wants to support. It could be a sponsor or someone looking to pay it forward. So please help the Healing Through Love initiative. And if the least thing you do is to invite people or share, if you're here for the replay, that would be awesome as well. So we'll get the word out there. Thank you so much for joining me today. And Theonie is, she's down here in the comments. She's still with us. And we'll be back next Thursday for the show with no name. I'm Adair Palmer, and she was, hang on, let's see, I'm the blonde one. There's Theonie. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.